Hi folks, do not rely on people to take personal responsibility seriously when it comes to COVID. That's my advice. To do so would be unwise, I think. Where is the line here though? What should an organiser or a promoter have to do? What should an attendee or a customer have to do? I think the first thing probably to understand, is that these exact questions have always been applied and simply continue to apply. From a duty of care perspective, the line has always been a difficult one to pinpoint. There are a lot of factors to consider when you're trying to find that line. Things like, what is industry best practice? What have you yourself done before for these events? What has been learned from court cases? What's dictated by actual regulations you have to apply? What's the advice of professionals in the area? What guidance can you reference? In the context of COVID, the situation remains the same. The line can be very hard to define. As well as those factors above, you probably want to consider things like, what's government COVID guidance about festivals and events where you are? What are others in the industry doing? Have industry bodies introduced COVID-specific guidance you can refer to? Do not be caught out by not at least doing the minimum reasonably expected. Take your duty of care seriously and do not rely on people to take their own personal responsibility seriously. To be fair, in my experience, people generally are taking their own personal responsibility seriously when it comes to the risk from COVID, but it would be foolhardy for us to take that for granted. So I suggest we continue doing as much thinking for them as possible. Let me know what you think and please stay safe.